body count doesn't matter, why would a woman ever slut shame another woman?
Because females are haters. They be hating on each other.
Well, if women don't even trust other women, then why should men trust women?
Because, like I said, we provide the vajayjay.
Okay. Well, if women provide the vajayjay and men provide the resources, how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
It is. I never said it wasn't.
Okay, so then why do women get offended when you call them prostitutes?
Because they hate getting told the truth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to deep dive into understanding female nature. They say if you allow a woman to talk long enough, she'll tell you all you need to know. And whether you want to call this secrets or understanding the psychology of women, I'll let you be the judge. You have to become the best version of yourself in regards to women and success in life, because in the words of Chris Rock,
only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally.
What percentage of modern women are marriage material?
Let me be honest. It's not very many. You know why? Women are in tune to their body. They're not in tune with running a household. They're in tune to social media. They're not in tune with the needs of their significant other or their kids. I'm just going to be honest. The women really is like, fuck me. It's all about me. And I don't know if it comes from the fucked up experience that they've had or, I
know I done figured it out. And nobody's going to be able to tell me anything differently. This word narcissist that y'all use 24/7, 365 is how y'all are getting away from being in relationships and having to actually put in. Well, what do you mean, Ash? Y'all will label these men as narcissists because they have actual wants and needs. And the moment that man uses any I statement, I feel we, I need, I want. See, you're a narcissist. It's always about you. No. The fact of the matter is, a lot of women are selfish. A lot of women lack accountability. A lot of women refuse to admit, I made a mistake and I messed this up. It is so much easier for them to say, he's a narcissist. It had to be his way. He was so controlling. He gaslit me. No. Y'all are not using these terms correctly all the time.
Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words.
A lot of times it's you don't have any communication skills. Most of the times it's you don't have any conflict resolution skills. And 99% of the time it's y'all are selfish. But what do I know? I'm just a pick-me.
I'm like 55 years old. I don't want any more children. I'm not pressed to get married anytime soon. I just feel like it's necessary for me to devote these next 20 years of my life completely to myself. By the time I turn 55, I'm gonna find me an old man, nice, boring old man that's tired of being in the streets. At that point, my goals will be more so to settle down.
Right.
And, prepare for that second half of life. I think I honestly kind of like owe it to myself, really. Now, I know our plan sometimes ain't God's plan. If God says otherwise and, I end up falling in love next year or something, then okay, great. So to my future husband out there, you got about 20 years to get your shit together. I think that's more than enough time. And then we can live happily ever after.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
Probably laughing at me, but I'm dead ass. When I'm 55 years old, that's when y'all gonna finally see me do a soft launch of me and my senior citizen husband on TikTok, IG, or whatever platform is popping at that time. Don't let these men fool y'all and make y'all think that you ain't gonna be able to find a man just cause you all, please. All that nonsense they be talking about, men get better with age and women get worse, cut it out. Cause we ain't gonna talk about what you men lose as y'all get older.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
So let's revisit this conversation in 20 years and see where I'm at with this plan.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Now, let's hear from the minority. One message from an older sister who got it from good upbringing, and one younger sister who has had her moment of clarity.
My mother told me, she said, you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do, but you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them. You know what his weaknesses are? He don't know I know that. Because I don't mention it, don't talk about it.
Like, they was mad at her. And it's like, why are you mad? If you're mad, that means there's some things you need to correct in yourself. Hey, I even took one little thing that she said. I was like, I do need to eat that up right there because I don't be doing that. But everything else, I be doing for my man, period. 10 toes down, I do those things. But a lot of black women do not value men. A lot of women, period, in America don't value men. And that's the problem. We don't value men, and we can't keep making the excuse of, oh, my upbringing, I was brought up like this or like that, and that's why X, Y, and Z. You know, because the German lady in the video, she said she was brought up with those morals of valuing men, so she did just that. But hey, I didn't grow up like her, okay? I grew up like pretty much every normal black woman in America. That's how I grew up. But I did not learn. I took the good from my parents and from my mom, and then I threw away the bad. And I was like, okay, obviously there's some changes that I need to do for myself. And that's what a lot of us need to do. A lot of us don't be wanting to do that. But that German lady, she ain't lied. She did not say anything false about us black women. We need to get it together. Like, and with my man, we have talked sometimes, and sometimes he talks about like the previous relationships that he was in and how the basic stuff that I feel like is basic that I do for him, he's like, I've never had that happen to me. Like, I've never had a woman ever care for me like that or do this X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, these are normal things that should be done. Like, us women need to step it up. Like, if you want to be in a committed relationship via marriage, you want to be married to a good man, you have to treat him right. And you have to be a respectable woman to honor a man and to respect a man. Like, a lot of us in America do not value men. We don't. In America, we do not value men. Other countries, other women in other countries, they know how to value men. They know how to respect them. And that's what we need to come back to in America. Like, we be flunking at that. And then y'all be mad when black men go outside of the race and get with someone who values them. Thank God that my man, I was able to be in his life for him to find me, because he would have probably went somewhere else too, because there's not a lot of us black women in our community that can care for our black men the right way.
Here are my final thoughts. I'd like to start off by quoting a fellow YouTuber and contemporary tailor-made dreams with respect to the information I provide in my videos. Chew the meat and spit out the bones. And I say this because I know I'm getting traction, because they tell you anytime you start getting trolls, you're actually making an impact. Nonetheless, I support the establishment of strong traditional families and bringing equity back with respect to how boys and men are treated in this country. Yet, I want to hear from you in the comments section. Please give me your thoughts and opinions on this subject or any other subject here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe, smash that like button, and have a good day.